Hi, I'm Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. This is the second time we've looked at the news web part recently, and this time I'm going to show you how to configure it to show personal news. So I've been building out this intranet homepage, and the last thing I want to do is add a personal news section to this space I have in the vertical section on the right hand side. Again, I come to edit and I scroll down to the bottom of this section. You can see there's a big gap there where I've got lots of space that I need to fill. And I come to find the plus button and I'm going to add the news web part again. So it's the same web part as I've used before. I choose news. Now it's already picked up some news for me because these are the news items that were created in the previous lesson. Now what I'm going to do is just configure this news web part. First of all, I'm going to choose the list view because that's the best looking view for this particular space because it's quite narrow. And then the other thing I'm going to do is change the news source. Right now, this news web part is going to show everything that's in this site. But what I want to do is make this web part personal news, so news that's most relevant to the viewer. And to do that, I can choose this item, recommended for the current user. Now what SharePoint does under the covers is choose news items that are most relevant to the person viewing the page by looking at what groups they are a member of, who they work with and have most contact with, and it matches those to the authors of the pages. The idea is that over time, this web part will show personal news that's most interesting to the viewer. I'm also going to change the name of this web part and call this Your News. I'm going to close the panel down, save the draft, and I can see how that will look when the page is published. Alright, so that is looking pretty good. I'm happy with how that looks. I'm ready to publish. Once I hit the republish button and it says republished, that means everybody coming to my intranet will now see my new page. Okay, so I hope this helped, and remember, if you want me to take you through building your own SharePoint intranet homepage, then this class is in my school and I'll put a link in the description. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.